Okay, hello again and welcome back. It's been a while since we last looked at Windows 10 Technical Preview, and they've had a couple of changes, so let's get straight into it. We'll start with a couple of the smaller changes. For one thing, I've just noticed I made the start kind of icon a bit smaller. The start menu, when it opens, is slightly transparent now, so I don't know if you can see this on the video, but you can actually see the mountain in the background of this. So the start menu is slightly transparent. It is going to remain that way, slightly transparent. And yeah, it looks pretty good, I think. Another thing, Windows Defender now has a little icon in the bottom bar, because I know there's a couple of people who made the foolish decision of only using Windows Defender as their actual default antivirus. But basically in this case, this is, Windows Defender has kind of turned more into Microsoft Security Essentials, but, so it now has a little bar icon, so you don't actually have to worry about, knowing whether it's on or not. Notification center hasn't changed much, I don't think. Still got these little links that you can have to things like battery saver and other modes. But there's one critical change, and that is, Microsoft announced quite a while back that they'd be replacing Internet Explorer completely with the new browser, just completely, because how bad Internet Explorer is. And they've finally released a beta of that browser, and that is Project Spartan. So let's open this up. And you can see it says Project Spartan in the corner. It's a Windows, one of those applications that have this interesting icon. The tabs are managed up in this top bar thing, so it's quite a lot like Firefox and Chrome, where the tabs are actually managed up here. I'm not 100% sure if that's what Internet Explorer did as well. I'll have a look. I know Firefox and Chrome have the tabs managed up here. It looks like it opens your tabs from last time. Whatever. Yeah, they did, but this is just laid out slightly differently. No, ask me that. So yeah, close all tabs. Basically, this is, oh my goodness gosh, close all tabs. I'm so sorry about this. And this is why Microsoft is replacing this with the new one. So yeah, this is the new one. It's not too special. I mean, there's nothing really that special about it. It's just kind of a... No, this is not even closing now. There we go. It's just kind of... I can tell you this. It's better than the old one. Probably typing this terribly. No, I'm not. Actually, that's fine. It's better than the old one, and it just looks better, and it's better in every way. But there's one distinct feature about Project Spartan that you've never really seen in any other browser. I mean, you may have seen this in Internet Explorer. There was an option to import it into OneNote, but never really directly. You see this little button here? You can actually click on that, and then you can... It freezes all GIFs, by the way, but then you can draw on the web page. So let's say I've got this little marker. I can click it. I can select the color, which let's say is just blue, and then I can draw on the screen. So I can just be like, cross out Google for no random reason, cross that out. I can put like a square here. I can do whatever I want. So you can kind of see the possibilities of being able to draw on the actual website. And not only that, is there multiple colors, but there's multiple sizes. So I can have a really thick one, and there's also a highlighter. So I can highlight things if I felt like it. And I can also have multiple options for color, size, and you can actually make it a square highlighter if you want. There's the standard eraser. I think it comes in multiple modes. There's a clear all mode and just an eraser mode, which just... Oops, this is the eraser I've got selected. Hopefully it is. Okay, I haven't got... Okay, so it is a beta version, as you can tell, because the eraser is drawing a highlighter now. There is also a little A thing, which I'm assuming is a text bubble. Yeah, it is. It's like a little comment. I can say, I was here. So yeah, there's just little comments, and you can move them around, I think. No, yes you can. Okay, so I can say, I was there, and I can hide that, and I can create another one there that says, hello. I don't know. And then there's also a little snipping thing, which kind of just says it's a snipping tool, I'm assuming. Assuming it's like a mini snipping tool. Oh yeah, see there's a copy option and everything. So that's basically what it is. And then there's a couple of options here. You can actually save this for local use. You can add it to favorites or reading. You can kind of put it somewhere. So you can basically save it for local use, or you could share it. And the sharing thing opens this little sharing thing, and can't share right now. Okay, that would usually come up with options to share to an email. But you know, Windows is just so quality. No. Now you know why I don't use Windows. Ah, well, you can send it to OneNote at least. But yeah, that would usually come up with options for like email and stuff. And you can exit and that'll... while you're in this kind of web-notey version, there's absolutely nothing you can do to interact with the web page. So it's essentially what they've done is they've just frozen the web page as an image, and then you're drawing on the image. So it's kind of just like taking a screenshot and importing it into Paint. That's pretty much exactly what this is doing. When you click exit, it reloads the page. I think it's reloading the page. It'll reload the page, and as you can see, it's all gone. And it'll be gone forever because I didn't save it, so... Yeah, that's Project Spartan, and it's not too much special about it. I don't know what this folder thing does. Oh, that's the favorites icon. That's add favorites. Make a web note. That's the feedback icon. That's more actions. Once again, Firefox and Chrome idea. New window, zoom in, share, final page, print settings, developer tools. Let's have a look at developer tools. Well, they're quality developer tools. Look how much development I can do with those developer tools. Anyway, another thing they've done is they've kind of done a couple more icons. If you have a look at the recycle bin icon here, if you had a look at my last video, you'll see it was an old recycle bin icon. Now it's a recycle bin icon, which looks more like a cup. But, I mean, compare this. Oh, actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but I'll have a look. Compare this with the Mac trash icon down here, and they look fairly similar, apart from the fact that that one looks smaller and like a cup. They still have a lot of icons to replace, though. For example, if you just go into the Home tab, you can see that they've still got to replace this copy-paste icon. They've got properties, icon to replace. They've got lots of icons that they still have to replace that they haven't quite worked out yet. Quick access. They've changed the photo of quick access from a house to a lightning bolt. Not quite sure why. And not only that, but they've removed documents in that from the quick access. I've pinned libraries here. They've given libraries an option, but they actually haven't given this lot of stuff. Documents. It's added documents from there and local documents. Yeah, so this documents library just consists of my other documents and the local documents. Can you actually pin the documents library to the pin to quick access? Oh yeah, documents. You can put them back, I suppose. But as you can see, they've still got quite a lot of work to do when it comes to replacing icons and stuff like that. That's annoying me. Go back up there. Oh, damn it, it's organizing it by... That's gonna annoy me. It looks like they've actually gotten worse. Now you can't even actually drag the location of that. That's even less advanced than the last version. Oh well. Now, if we close that, Cortana is still not available in Australia. Still not available in Australia. So you just get this interesting Bing page. And OneNote is here, network, English. They've still got the little button to switch to the desktop. In Windows 8, it was a lot less obvious that it was there, because in Windows 8, I don't know if you saw, but they just had this. And then next to it, they just had empty space, but that was still the desktop button. Like in Windows 7, they made it nice and clear, and they've done it clear in here as well. So that's the button you click to get the desktop. But if you can do what you can do in Windows 8, you should be able to right-click on it. Yeah, there you go. And then you can click Peek at Desktop, which enables Peek at Desktop, which is Arrow Peek, which for some reason they disable in Windows 8. If I opened this thing, I opened two of them. So if I open that, and I open that, and I open the store as well. I don't know. They've still got this system where they've got the lines underneath it instead of the old boxes like they used to. They've got the lines underneath it, and the box is only on the one that's currently being viewed. Should just be able to hover over that, and there we go. You can see the windows kind of disappear, and you can see the desktop. It's Arrow Peek, but back. I did notice after I updated that the people, mail, and something else lost their thing and became random names. I don't know if they still work, but it's just frozen the computer. Yeah, hopefully it's more optimized when they release it in the final version. By hopefully I mean, oh dear God, please make sure it's more optimized when they release it in the final version. We can't reach this page. Interesting, because you're reporting that you are connected to the internet, but you still can't reach the page. Another thing I found is that for some reason, these modern apps, these ones that have the squarey thing around it, in Parallels can't deal with them. In Parallels, the thing at the bottom which tells you which apps you've got on your Mac dock doesn't display the app until you minimize it, which is odd. Let's try opening this. Oh God, that doesn't take you anywhere. Yeah, so I have, weirdly enough, run into an issue where it's just the People, Mail, and something else app have just kind of disappeared. I reckon they're still here. People, I reckon that's the camera app, to say the truth, because camera's here. I reckon the apps are still there, but they've changed either the link to them, or the shortcut to them, or they've changed something. But they've definitely changed something. Search is still an app, which is something they have to fix, because search isn't supposed to be an app anymore. What I want to know is, can I still do this? Because on Windows 8, because on Windows 7 you could just tap the Windows button and you start typing. You could do that on Windows 8 as well, but you could also press Windows S on Windows 8 to directly access. I can't really do that on my Mac, can I? Because, oh yeah, the command key is the Windows key. Interesting. No, it looks like they've removed Windows S. You just press Windows and then you go hello. Oh. Yeah, this is incredibly. I've actually never got this search bar to work. It never stops being white. It's just always white. So if I say, let's search for control. Okay, that is literally the first time. Oh, they've given control panel a new icon. Oh, that's interesting. I actually haven't seen that. But seriously, that is the first time I managed to get control panel opening. Okay, let's go on a hunt to see what programs they're giving new icons. Alarms and clocks been given a different colour. It used to be red. Calculator looks different. Oh, calculator is actually finally in the shape of a calculator. Can you still change it to scientific? You can too. There we go. Okay, well that's actually a much better calculator lap. I wonder if they still have, if I can find run, they still have the old calculator. No, the old, that's interesting. The calc keyword now takes you to the new Metro app calculator, so keep that in mind. There's no more old calculator. Shut up, phone. Documents, food and drink, games, blah 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 blah. The finance app's been renamed to the money app. Blah 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 blah. Settings, Skype. I don't know if I said. Oh yeah, I don't think I have. Funny thing is, you can't actually. Last time I checked, you can't update Windows from the control panel anymore. They've actually removed it. You go to System Security. Yeah, there's no Windows update. There's add features, but no Windows update. Well, if they've changed the security icon as well. You now have to go to the Settings app to update it, which is, I can show you the Settings app. Settings app they've made look more like the control panel app, so it's got these actual categories, the update and recovery, and then the update, and oh god, there's updates. I'm in a really slow internet connection at the moment, so don't even bother trying to download this. I know what these are. These FBL Impressive means that there's a new preview update. 1049. What am I running? Tell me. Win the now. If you go into Windows, it tells you that I'm using build 1049. Why is it telling me to update to 1049 if I'm using 1049? So you've got an expiry date because each build expires after 30 days of downloading. So you have to download a new build every 30 days. That's to stop people using it as the official copy. Go back to all apps. Oh, it's gonna be so much I need to do. Voice recorder's also got a new color, and it also looks better. That's good. I wish you could do what you could in I think it was Windows 7, where you could just scroll and automatically open all apps for you. With the Windows accessories, Windows system. Yeah, they've changed control panel. I don't think they've changed command prompts icon. That looks the same. Default programs, devices have had their icon change. Help and supports have their icon change. This PC, Windows Defender is the same. Windows PowerShell is the same. Xbox is the same. Have they changed media player? No. In fact, media player is in desperate need of a change, because that does not look like a Windows 10 application, especially with this shiny play button. Oh, I didn't know that was there. Nice to see. That is really... I'm gonna have Windows accessories, I suppose. Yeah, not much has been changed when it comes to this. Yeah, so I suppose, yeah, that is the most recent version of the Windows 10 technical preview, and I will see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.